So what are we making, bro?
So now that we're finally back to serious business, is we're basically doing a little cosmetic things. So originally this windscreen or whatever you want to call this windshield area, it's basically flattened out like this from factory, so it looks kind of goofy. So basically, if you want it to stick up like a normal truck would, you have to kind of slice the areas right here to make this tilt up a little bit. And in order to keep it there, because right now it's flimsy and it's got cuts all over it, we basically build these brackets that holds it right there, so it's super sturdy, so that now this thing won't be bouncing around in the wind and stuff. So yeah, it takes a little bit to do it though, and also it'll add a little bit of rigidity in case we want to put like a little light bar on there. Who knows what's gonna happen. So yeah, so we're working on that. I guess you will be working on the interior today, maybe trying to mount that gauge on it, and okay. Maybe making this look a little bit more appealing, making some covers for it or anything. Most of the stuff we actually had done in the previous videos. I'm not sure if it was included, but we made the little center console pad, which also doubles as a chain guard. We're gonna try to make something to cover this area right here because the chain is still right there, so if it pops off, we don't want it to slap around on our feet or something, because that could be pretty bad. So we're also gonna work on that a little bit. But other than that, I mean, mechanically it's working good. So maybe a little bit more tuning because the weather's been on and off, changing from hot to cold, so it's kind of hard to get it tuned just right. But we might do a little bit of more tuning and maybe a third test drive, and maybe go around the neighborhood and chase it around with the gray F150 and see what happens. But for now, let's get to it.
Okay.
All right. So the F-150 is getting the Lariat upgrade package. We've got some interior put in it. We got the leather seat, center console. Shit, Lewis, center console. Center console with 2 extra large cup holders. Some really, really nice leather door panels.
When you head your ass down to Sonic and you get the Route 44.
Yes, sir. You can get 2 of them puppies, and you'd be fine just right there. Right there. Imagine there's a hole there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, another thing we forgot to mention actually on this last week while I was at the house by myself, I did all the wiring. I also set the fuel pump in its place, the fuel tank back in its place, so now we don't have to have that funky looking thing all the way up here. I ran some fuel lines, so it should be ready to start up and have another test drive. So enough of hard work. We want to have some fun too, so we got the windshield installed so we don't look like idiots driving down the road. And just to make it somewhat roadworthy, we decided to put one of the rear view mirrors because you got to have it. Out here in Texas is required for the inspection.
Maybe closer than they appear.
Yep, that's right. They can be.
Those mountains seem to be way closer than they look.
No, it's a toolbox actually. I mean, it's just
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
And now we got our tack on camera rod.
Yes, sir. So this is gonna go into one of the chassis components here. Just kind of tack on there, and we're gonna tack on a flat sheet of metal right here, and we're gonna put the starter, the Go Noob, the Go Noob action camera. All right, so as you can see, we put a lot of time and effort into our little stand here. It's definitely very sturdy, no kind of play whatsoever. So you gotta have some really, really nice quality video there.
If the camera even works. So.
Exactly. So anyways, we got everything routed. Like I said, we had the fuel system already ready to go. I primed it right now, so let's see if she fires right up. I mean, I don't see why.
Performance fuel line, that's why it's blue.
Yeah, that's right. That's the only reason why you would get colored accessories of any kind. So,
underneath the hood.
Yeah, anytime you got color, that's +5. So, let's go ahead and hit the key. Since we don't have a dash, we still have this hot wire down here, so.
Starts right up.
Yeah. Sounds very healthy.
Alright guys, so update. Got to stop leaking fuel. Basically put a clamp revs out now. Give her a little rev, Gilbert.
Sure.
You can get it. And old Trusty is already up and running, ready to go.
Yeah, she never fails, dude.
Never fails. And we're about to go see if we can get y'all some footage. It's gonna be fun. Let's do it, bro.
All right, let's get it.